The Halftime Report begins right now.
Here now to debate and trade the biggest stories of the day are Stephen Weiss, Sarat Sethi, John Najarian, and our special guest today is Amy Raskin of Chevy Chase Trust. Amy, welcome.
Thank you. I think the FANGs and I think the growth stocks in particular will come back and continue to lead us. I think this cyclical rally, I think, is a rebound. We might be late cycle, which I think we are. Maybe we're still mid-cycle, what some others could argue, but we're not early cycle. Early cycle is when you want to own the deep value stocks. If macroeconomic factors pick up, the Fed's going to be right back in the game and squash it. So I think we go into a slow growth economy, and that's when growth stocks tend to work well.
A little counterintuitive what you just said, Amy, that growth stocks tend to work better in a slowing growth environment.
That's true. When growth is scarce, you pay up for growth. So in a slow growth environment, people will pay more for the companies that can deliver top line results. And that's my best guess right now as to where we're going. December gave us a great opportunity to buy, and I think most people actually recognize that. And you saw this bounce back in January. It got overdone, and probably I thought it got overdone in September to the upside. I didn't see, you had earnings expectations at the highest level since the bubble. So people were pricing in a really great environment, which we were not in the third quarter. So then you had an overreaction, I think, on the downside.
Well, U.S. stocks may have bounced out of correction for the most part, but some investors believe now is the time to look elsewhere for value. And we say some investors, we mean our guest host. Amy, you're trimming your U.S. exposure.
I am. One region that we're looking at now is Europe. Remember, at this point last year, we were talking about a global synchronized recovery, and everything was doing so well. How much things can change in 12 months. But right now in Europe, you have actually fiscal policy going from contractionary to stimulative in regions that you never thought that would happen. I mean, Germany's had a surplus for the last 5 years. They've brought their debt to GDP ratios down. Now you're going to have a tax cut. Now you're going to have fiscal spending there.
Amy, save us.
We own CME. We've been trimming it. The stock outperformed like a rock star last year versus financials. And we just think it's time to take some profits.
Amy, will you come back?
I will.
She will.